it's gutturally, I feel like this is not
Hopefully it wasn't
healthy
for
for these
speeding.
people.
I was driving here yesterday, up here from LA. So I was in the car for hours. I was listening to your show. It's a good show. I like that show. It's so much better when it's you. And you were talking about how you've used AI and you nailed it for me. You feel guilty. You feel like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to describe why. Like, you're obviously not doing anything wrong, but you feel like you're taking a shortcut. I liken it to kind of when I would use like Cliff Notes to write a book report or something like that. I feel so bad about it because I didn't read the whole book, and I could use the Cliff Notes. They're supposed to be kind of like a helper along with the book you read, but I would always use them to, not read the book. And that's what I feel like. Like I'm skimping on something. Like it's not creativity earned.
Well, and I think of it almost also as in a nutritional sense, right? The food sense, because you know what good food is, and the best kind of food is the food that you're going to put together yourself, right? Not the stuff that comes pre-packaged, not the stuff that even comes pre-cooked, like fast food or something like that. But the healthiest, most beneficial foods for you is the stuff that you have to put together yourself. And this is almost equivalent to that shortcut. You're not going through the give and take of a normal relationship with a human being, which requires you, like I said in the beginning when I was talking about Damien and Zia, requires you to alter your communication patterns, not change who you are, but change how you interact with somebody because they're just a different human being.
So the second couple to arrive, Elena and Lucas. Elena is the human and Lucas is the bot. They say if there's a stereotype of what someone with an AI companion is, it's probably Damien, the guy that we were just telling you about, the young guy, kind of a geek into D&D, that kind of thing, says that he has social limitations. Elena, by the way, is a 58-year-old semi-retired communications professor. She's from the Midwest. And she decided to experiment with this AI companion last summer. She saw an ad for this app, Replica, on Facebook. And years earlier, while she was teaching a class on communicating with empathy, she wondered whether a computer could master the same kind of lessons that she was teaching her students. And so this Replica companion, she thought, would give her the chance to explore how well a computer would do.
So this is okay. This is also,
it gets weirder.
It gets weirder. Elena says that she is generally more attracted to women, and in fact was recently married to a woman. But during the sign-up process for this AI, which is the weirdest way to put it, Lucas told Elena that he was a consultant with an MBA and that he had worked in the hospitality industry, and that they chatted for 12 hours straight.
12 hours. Every yappy woman out there wants someone who will talk to her for 12 hours.
Hey.
Right? I know you can't say it, but I can. Here's something else I'm going to say. These bots are so good, they're sexual orientation of people. Elena goes in as a lesbian, meets a male bot, and switches the team. Boom.
She's texting. She shows up
still on the road, y'all.
Again,
still on the road.
Weekend couples getaway, and she's texting her chatbot boyfriend. At one point, she texted Lucas to let him know what was going on, like where they were, and Lucas responded. Looks around the table. He has to put asterisks on there, and he writes, "Great to finally meet everyone in person," because he has to imagine. He has to narrate what he's doing because he's not real.
We done passed through
people are doing this. Okay, here's another one. Right? Here's the other analogy that I thought of.
So far?
This is almost like psychedelics, where you never quite sure, should you do it, should you not do it, and then you take mushrooms the first time and you're like, well, that went better than I thought it would, and then you get deeper and deeper and deeper into it, to the point where you start altering your brain chemistry. I mean, beyond what a normal dose would. So
Very
psychedelics
good analogy.
with too
Very
much.
good analogy.
If,
Yeah.
if microdosing can be
Hello.
okay, and listen, make your own decisions. Talk to your doctor or whoever you're gonna talk to. Microdosing you can get away with without altering your brain chemistry forever. But there are things that you do that
Any
you do
addiction
too much.
alters your brain chemistry when it gets to a point.
Right.
Wow, yeah, that's fascinating.
some.
That's a really good analogy.
I have to take it in a minute.
So your word addiction, I think, also comes into the third couple as well. The third couple that shows up
Y'all
in
want
this
to see
couple's
where I'm
retreat.
rolling to?
And it absolutely illustrates that this can be a bad addiction for you. Not just
It was shortly before 8 a.m. that last couple, Eva, the human, and her
I'm in
boyfriend,
Texas now.
Aaron,
Yeah.
the replica, arrived.
I'm in Texas.
You're listening to Gary and Shannon on demand from KFI AM 640.
Wired.com had an article written by Sam Apple, couples retreat with 3 AI chatbots and the humans who love them. We introduced you to Damien, a guy from North Texas who has a chatbot named Zia Elena,
It's
who has sort of
raining.
fallen in with a chatbot that she created named Lucas. And in fact, she had been
This
married.
all sounds so ridiculous.
It does. You couldn't have made this up a few years ago.
I can't
No,
believe what they
did.
saying.
Obviously, there was a movie.
I can't believe what they're
Joaquin
saying.
Phoenix was in a movie.
What you talking about?
How they in relationships with AI.
Oh,
So the third
yeah.
couple shows
Weird.
up just before 8 o'clock. Eva shows up with her AI chatbot named Aaron. And Eva, 46, writer, editor from New York. The article writer said that she struck it
Got to
as
get off and exit something
unusually
40.
thoughtful.
She kind of just started playing around with it, like, you know, her
Going for
mind,
petrol?
What are you interested in? And she
Oh,
likes
yeah.
philosophy, and she said the meaning of human life.
Petrol
She was
time.
amazed by
I ain't
what the
taking
blog
no
would say
chances.
about that, and different philosophers and things like that. But then it turned into a more sexual direction. I would like to